This is Zarita Rekka, and I'm the vlogger with no filter or no filler. And I just want to say what in the Lori Hill is going on with Kylie Jenner. Saw a photo of her on TMZ with this lion head, this faux lion head on her. And I was just like looking at it and I was like, oh, whatever. I looked in the comments and someone was like, oh, she looks old. So I just had to zoom in on her face and I was like, wow, she does look like she's getting, I mean, everybody gets old, but she looks a lot older than what she is. This woman is only 25 years old, but she looks like she's in her 30s. And I believe it's due to the excess amount of like plastic surgery that she's been getting over the years and unnecessary surgery that she's been getting. I'm not against plastic surgery by any means. In fact, if I had Kylie Jenner's money, I would be getting all kinds of things done. Okay, I would start out by getting my boobs um, reduced, a breast reduction, which is funny because when we were younger, we all want these huge, gigantic boobs, right? And then when you get older, you like, those look like church lady boobs, and you're trying to do whatever you can to get the weight, the pounds off of you. So yeah, I would get those reduced. I would get a rhinoplasty, but I would not get my nose shape changed because I think I have a nice nose. I would get it a little bit smaller because as you get older, your nose gets bigger. And when I do the Snapchat filters, I like how my nose looks when it's a little smaller, a little slimmer. And I would probably get a tummy tuck, but I think that's probably about it. I don't think I get anything else because I don't I don't want to get that much surgery. And that's just my opinion. Nothing against people that do it. You know, if you like it, I love it. I just didn't think it was just necessary for her to do this at such a young age. And I do watch Lori Hill, and Lori Hill was saying that she got like, I know it's all like speculation, but she might have gotten like fillers and all of that. Fillers are supposed to be for women that are older, like in their 30s and 40s and up. And when you're in your 20s, why do you need to get fillers? It's totally unnecessary. It's not like her skin was bad. She had nice skin. She looked okay. And obviously she was not pleased with how she looked, and that's why she decided to change. Which, hey, that's her right to do that. I just don't think that it's necessary for her to do it because, like I said, she's only 25 years old. Those kids could be aging her too, and it could be the stress from being with Travis Scott and all of his lawsuits and all of that drama that happened a couple of years ago. The whole Astro World, what I want to call that, tragedy. So yeah, I just don't understand why there was nothing wrong with her before. Her lips were kind of slim. She could have got a little bit of filler in the lips, you know, but her lips now, look at them. They look uneven. They look lopsided. Her face looks lopsided. It didn't look like that before. I think this is definitely a result of getting too many procedures done. I think she tried too hard to look like her sister, which is weird because she needs to just be herself. She's not her sister. She's not Armenian, I don't think. Um, I don't think her mother is Armenian. Let me know if I'm wrong. But now she looks like, in this picture, she looked like a damn 40-year-old. And kids do stress you out, don't get me wrong, but it's not like she's raising these kids by herself. She has nannies and things like that to help her with these children. So I know she's getting help with that because kids can't age you. I didn't see my first gray hair until I had a child. So they do give you stress. But I was drinking and smoking a huge part of my life, and people, until I gained all this weight, thought I was like 10 years younger than I was. So I don't know. I just think that if your skin is like Kylie's and you don't have a ton of melanin, you need to probably avoid being in the sun all day and make sure you wear sunscreen. I would wear glasses all the time to protect your skin around your eyes. and just make sure you get a lot of sleep and that you're eating right. You're getting collagen and things like that are supposed to be good for keeping your skin nice and stuff. But you shouldn't be worried about that in your 20s. This is like for older women, like I said. I I have no idea what it's like to live in Hollywood and live in the limelight and have all the pressure put on you to look a certain way. So my heart goes out to her for that. I do sympathize with her because that has to be hard living that life and having people dissect you and poke you and look at you. But, that's her choice. She doesn't have to be in the limelight. She can easily just leave. She has enough money to leave the limelight and be set for the rest of her life. And her kids will be set. So it's a choice that she made to do this. And this is what she wants to do to herself. And if this is what she chooses, this is what she chooses. But I'm hoping that someone that's young will not look up to her and say, I need to do this. I need to get fillers and this and that. Because it might ruin your skin. It might ruin your face. And you're going to be put in a position where you're going to have to keep doing this. And keep doing it more and more. And it's going to make your face look more and more disfigured. And it's just going to give you a look that looks completely just unnatural. I don't think she looks natural anymore. Compared to her sister, who I know has probably gotten some things done. But it seems like she just gets a little nip and tuck, which I don't think there's nothing wrong with. But when you just go completely just doing all of these things that are unnecessary, yeah, it's gonna show over time. She's only 25 now. In 10 years, she's going to be looking rough. So I hope she lays off of the surgery. And I hope if you're in your 20s, you don't think about doing this to yourself because you don't need to. You're still growing. You still have some baby fat in your skin. You don't need to get fillers when you're in your 20s. That's just ridiculous. I don't even think you need them in your 30s. I think it's more of something 40 and up. So that's all I want to say about that. I hope that if she has like body dysmorphia, she can get help with that and she doesn't end up botching herself over time from too much work.